Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Brick fans. We are here for another Brickmad Live. This morning, we are going to be finishing off the brick stand. Well, at least finishing as much as I can do it without the parts I need. Uh, Last week, I had a few little hiccups with the audio. There's this weird sort of ticking thing that was going on, so apologies for that. Hopefully, I've got it right this week. If not, please let me know in the chat. And yeah, we're hopefully going to do some fun building today. I've actually got the day off work, so I am going to be streaming for possibly a little bit longer than I would usually. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this milk stand sort of finished. I'll take you guys through the changes that I made from last week, and then yeah, I'm hoping to maybe even start building a few of the little pieces for Doc Ondars, but we'll see how we go. I've also got an Imperial Marauder that I've got to sort of break open and start parting out, so we'll see how that goes today. But yeah, it's going to be pretty chilled, and just looking forward to having a chat with all you guys, really. So let's get cracking into it. I'm hopeful that Mrs. Brickmad will actually be able to bring me up a coffee if she's feeling super nice today. I'm just going to do a little shift around this cam so we can see a bit. There we go. Probably as good as it's going to get. Alright. So how are you guys all doing today? Be good if you guys, if you do feel like it, feel free to chime in and let me know where you are from, what time it is there, so I know who I'm talking to. Would be great. Probably take you guys through just what I've done here. So, what I discovered last week after starting to actually build it, was that it fit into the space, but it was probably a little bit too big, and I was happy with how it was looking. It was kind of looking like the milk stand. But it was looking a bit big comparative to Doc Ondars, who is kind of the starting sort of reference point of size. So because of that, what I decided to do was just break it down a little bit, try and keep as many of the elements as possible, and then yeah, just sort of slowly break it down. So I did things like you can see in here, I actually had in the design, which I will bring up in a little bit, and I'll actually just get some tunes going too, just so we've got some background music. Let me know if that one's too loud to you. So basically, what I ended up doing with the mixer in here is I have taken out one of the singles that actually raised this up. So this is actually a lot smaller, and I actually like it a little bit better with with this kind of thing here. It's almost kind of fakes a bit of a sort of dispenser feeling to it, but I actually think that this section works a lot better. And what I've also done is I've just brought this top down substantially, because it was about up here last time, and by the time I got that into the build, like it was huge. So and the milk stand's not that big, so yeah, once I sort of broke this down and made it a bit smaller, I was pretty happy with it. The only thing, I did break it down to 2 because I thought maybe it needed to be kind of squashed in a bit as well, but I think it will actually work pretty well with the we'll see how that one pans out. But I think that, yeah, I'll drop another one in there this morning. That's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to take this all off and try and put another one in there. I don't have any more of the dark brown pieces, so I'm going to drop some of the just a couple of like dark orange ones that I've got. So I'm going to drop them in just for now, just to see how it kind of spreads out. But I think that this will actually work. So it was mainly the height that was making it feel really massive. The other thing is, because I've lowered the roof, I don't think I'm going to have enough room to do the double pot here. So because of that, yeah, we're going to have to basically just we'll see how it goes. But I have sort of chopped that one down to be just a single duct as opposed to multiple ducts. And today I've got a few extra of the pieces, so I'm going to try out the lime and the yellowish green also. So yeah, we'll try some of those ones out. We'll see how it goes. Get the pieces sorted while you guys are still coming online. God, I hate it when that happens. Reels just come on. Just gonna check something. Cool. Okay, so we'll start by taking this puppy apart. Also means I'm gonna have to move this part over. So we'll. Hey Ben, how you going, man? I'll have to. How you doing today? Cool. Just building a little section of the milk stand. So I think you were here last week, right? You were here last week, pretty sure. Well, I'm just making a few adjustments to this, and I actually downscaled it from last time. Hey Martin, how you going, buddy? So yeah, we're just looking at the downscale here, guys. Just adding in that an additional one of these. It's actually what I had last time, but I'm going to just add in an extra piece here, an extra kind of dispenser, because I think that'll work lengthwise. I've also shortened it a lot from last week, so I'll see how that goes now. Hopefully I've got enough parts. I will have to sort of order some new parts in for this. Going good, Ben. Hey, B-Bricks. Thanks, mate. Just going to extend it out. The main reason why I made the change from last time was the basically the scale comparative to everything else. That was the main reason why I've made a bit of an adjustment on it. My audio is wacky. Is it clipping? problems last time. I'll just try and edit it, see what I can do. Clipping, is it? Okay. Glitchy. Yeah, okay. This is exactly the same thing that happened last time. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Yeah, it's definitely at my end. It was something that happened with the recording last week. I may try and switch over to another mic. I'm just going to try something. Video. 1 second, guys. I'll try and work this one out. Sorry guys, I'll try and sort it out. You probably got voice back now, but maybe have voice back. Let's see how we go. Hey guys, you probably got voice back now, but it's the same old mic that we had before. I'm just going to attempt to plug in these headphones. We'll see if it works any better. Got like 4 different options for audio, but unfortunately all of them are not working today, of course. So we'll see how we go. Why won't you work? Okay, I'm just going to add a device. 1 second. Crazy. Horrible noise. Yeah, I think it's this one. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure this is what's causing it. Technical problems! Alright, maybe because that's plugged in. Give me a sec. Razor, let's go, let's try this one. hear? How is that one? Can you hear anything? Okay. I tested this one last night. It's not working now. Damn it. Oh, it must only be a little bit better. Let me just try and see if I can adjust the properties of this. Do you know what you get on, you test everything, and then you can actually go live and then everything breaks? That's me right now. Let's do that. At some point, I'm just going to give up, and we'll continue this one. I'll just keep building to the music. Can't really do that. Mixer. Okay, I'm trying one more thing on this one. I don't know why my webcam's not working either. What is the code there? This is going to be a super interesting stream for the first 20 minutes, half an hour. It's me trying to figure out issues with, maybe I can do this and build at the same time. Would you guys be impressed by that? Let's see if I can fix it and build it at the same time. Like seriously, like none of my things are working. Let's try something. Okay, how about this one? Can you hear anything at all? Perfect. Okay, cool. All right, how about now? Okay. Oh, I swear, I think I've got more followers since the demise of my technical ability than I do to actually come and watch me build Lego. They're all leaving now because they can hear me. Oh dear. But yes, hopefully, this is it, and it works. Now, I think you missed Southern. I was basically saying I think your Sith builds are great, and that's all from the Plagueis novel, right? Hey, hands off, hands off. I'm not touching it. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch anything. I'm not even going to breathe at the computer. What's insanely pathetic is that like I work in computers like all day long. Like I could figure out a program like Maya and um, and Unity, but I can't figure out how to do a mic for a live show. Anyway, we're getting there. It's all new things, and you'll have to excuse me because I've only had my one coffee today. So on the waters. So yeah, for everyone who either missed it before or is getting this bit for the first time, basically what I'm doing today is I downscaled this ever so slightly because the when I got it from last week's build into the larger build. I was really happy with the look of how it was going, and I did a whole bunch after the live build as well that night, just because I was a bit inspired after chatting with all you guys. But what I did was, once I get it on the actual big build, it was just relatively too big, so I decided to sort of break it down and go with and just change a few things up. But I'm going back to it now and just adjusting a few things and actually adding in some extra stuff. So that's why I'm actually breaking it down. I will have to break this down eventually anyway, again, because I've got to get some new parts for it, and they're kind of integral parts. So, yeah, we'll just see. I'll just edit that whole, 45 minutes out that I just did this morning. So hopefully everyone else can enjoy the just the Lego and not the technical demise of me. Cool. Yeah, that's gonna work good. There's a cinematic version of Players Training on YouTube. Oh, really? That sounds cool, man. I gotta be honest. Like when I started when I started reading Plagueis, and I'm still not quite there, but it took me a lot to get into it. Um, I'm still not 100% sold, and I'm probably 2/3 of the way through, which is why it's taken me a while to sort of get there. But actually, the one thing that's come out of it is that I got all of the references, so of your builds, which excited me. What are all you guys been building? We know what you've been building, Southern. Looks sick. But Ben, if you're still there, you still building that? I really liked your mock base, actually. So you posted some images of that recently, right? Yeah, I think that's going to work better. On the clone base, yeah. Did you post some images of that? I feel like you did, Ben. And I saw some stuff. Or maybe I saw some of your old builds. Yeah, I've basically discovered that I need to rebuild a lot of stuff. Just you try something and it kind of works, and then meh. Oh, cool. What convention did you get into, Ben? Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out on Instagram. I didn't see it. What do I do? Yeah, right. cool. I mean, I liked it. I remember liking it last time I was looking at your stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Like to be honest, like I actually haven't done like any conventions ever. Like I've been to a couple, but I've only just recently joined the local. Kind of started talking with the local Lego group, so I'll hopefully be doing a few more conventions this year and that. But like I'm mainly online stuff. Like I like to. I'm doing a lot more. That's where my focus is, just because I've got the time to be at home and with the kids and everything, it's not so easy sometimes to get out to conventions. But yeah, it's cool. Like I think I'll enjoy it. I've done a digital one during COVID. That was about it, where I showed off my Ahsoka MOC. I live in the Central Coast, which is just like slightly north of Sydney, but like for all intents and purposes, Sydney. You've never been to a Lego store? Well, there's not that many in the UK, right? Like I've been to the one. I've been to the one in London. Ah, see you, Ben. He had to run. Yeah, I still think you should change your name to Northern Southern Creator. All good, mate. Yeah, I've heard of Brighton. I watched the Premier League, so that's the only reason I've heard of Brighton. But bye, Ben. Thanks for dropping by, man. Always good chatting, even with all my technical problems. I need some stuff there. Yeah. It's kind of like how people from Perth feel in Australia, I think. Okay, Ben. See ya. Liverpool, mate. Sorry, but please don't. You're never coming back to the stream now, are you? Oh no! Disaster. All right. Yeah, so I was pretty happy with how this part turned out. I think that's going to work a lot better with the three. What do you guys reckon? I reckon the three sort of works better for me than the two. Definitely. but would be interested to see what you guys think. I feel like I've got another clip like that around here somewhere. Hey, Brick Annex. You just missed the my technical demise. So you've come at a perfect time. Or did you hit up Southern beforehand and say like, hey, dude, has he sorted out all of his technical problems? Now I'll come watch. Yeah, 100% Southern, man. You need if you want to up your subscribers, you have to do shorts. Like it's just so much easier, dude. And even if one flops, eventually one will take, and like once you get like you see what it does, especially if you've got good content, people will watch it. So one of the things that I would suggest is you got to like I think consistency does matter. I wouldn't worry too much about like people say that timing is everything. I think I've had ones that I haven't like that have been like 2 days before that I posted, and then they get picked up, and they've gone. Like one of the best ones I had was that I think the first one that went viral. That was thanks Brickanics. Nice you could join me at work. You don't need to work. You can just sit and listen to me. It's fine. But yeah, like the one that went viral, that I posted that days before it actually started to take off, and often the ones once they do go, like it's a couple of days after, and it starts to go, and like viral for me is like, you know, I think it was 33k, something like that, 33k views. So like nothing major, but that's what I've figured out anyway. And the other thing is too with the Lego stuff, the better ones. So when you're doing Nashadar, like definitely do the sections, but also what I would suggest is start in tight. That's what I like to do, and I like to give people like an idea of what the like hint at the actual details that you've got, and then sort of pull out and reveal the whole thing at the end. And I think that kind of works as well, because if you show them the whole thing first, I'm giving away all my secrets here, but like if you show everyone the whole thing first, then they've already seen the whole thing, right? So they're like, yeah, sweet. And I think my thinking on it, and I don't know, Andy's tried a few things as well. I suggested to him, I think he's had a bit of a turnaround since that. But like keeping it to 15 seconds is super important. And yeah, 100%, dude. And like I think keep it to 15 seconds, 100%. And also, basically, what was the other point I was going to make? Again, I don't have a second coffee. There was one other point I had there. Yeah, definitely. It's zooming out. You've got to put you keep that tight detail. Show them, because then you're showing them what you're actually doing in there, as opposed to just an end result. Because people seem to not care as much about how you did it generally if they get to see the end result first, right? Even if they like the end result. I don't know. That's just my thought on it. Let's swing this around just so you guys can see the back too. Oh yeah? Yeah, see, time lapses are a bit different too, because if you're doing a time lapse, then if you're doing a time lapse, then people want to see that end result. Yeah, because people don't have time to listen to you for that long. Like, they just don't seem to. 15 seconds, cool. And I think especially if you're showing them, you know what, Brick Annex, what you could maybe try is like for a 60-second one, just out of curiosity, right? Is do a longer talking one, but cut your shots so you have a tight version where you're showing part of the build, and then another tight version where you're showing part of the build, and then a wider version of the whole build at the end. And maybe try that, because when you do your talking ones, like, you're showing them the whole build and then kind of zooming in on parts. So maybe if you do it in reverse, maybe that will work. Who am I? You're the guy with all the subs. Yeah, I like walkthroughs too. But I think the thing that you got to figure out with, like, how I look at shorts. Shorts are your shop window, Southern. Like, they're what you want to. You're going to use them to get new people in, because your existing followers most of the time are going to see your actual videos, and they've already put the time in to watch your videos. So then the idea is to get your 15 seconds out to give people a taste of what your channel is about. So then they can go and they go, yeah, that's kind of cool. And then they'll go and look at your actual content. That's kind of how I view it. Yeah, try it out in the Shorts channel for sure. It's just something to try. Like, because it may come down to that technique, like, hey, Jack's Bricks. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out Jack's Bricks YouTube channel, check it out. The build is looking very nice, sir. Brick Annex, obviously, as well, but I think most of you guys follow Brick Annex already, right? Not sure if you guys follow Jack's Bricks. How is the build going, dude? Do you mean your shorts, Andy? Your shorts aren't going to grow without any meat on the bone? Oh, thanks, man. I'm really getting to the end of the Shorts channel. Yeah, that one's tough. Shorts. I definitely think there's a lot of place for them. In terms of I like, it's one of the one things that I kind of feel like I've not cracked, but I've got a better understanding of how that works and how I can use that as a benefit. Yeah. I don't know about that though, Andy. Like, I do think eventually you're going to need to have some slightly longer things, but depends on what you're trying to do with it, right? Like if the idea is that you're just trying to get subscribers in to then push over to the full channel, then shorts probably will just organically grow with 15-second clips, right? But then if you're trying to get watch time and get some monetization and stuff like that, then I think you may also get there just by passing over some from your main channel too. So also, like, people who watch if they then subscribe, you've there's a this they still could watch it like again. I want two of those. Any of you guys see the Dark Times Batuu MOC? I think it was RDS Brickvention or whatever that Brick World or whatever that one is. And you guys see that? It was an amazing build. It was like 9 builders or something. They all built it, like, incredible, because they all built it separately, and then but it feels like it was built by one person, which is pretty impressive. And I like the fact that they kind of went Clone Wars or like post Revenge of the Sith on it too. That was pretty cool. Trying to level out this part here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, 100%. Really cool. I like the whole idea of like the RPG as well. I think that seems like a really fun idea. What do you guys think of this the roof build technique? But if you guys kind of comment on it, just like utilizing these puppies as a kind of ceiling and just interlocking them a lot. Wasn't something that I don't know. It was that this was something for me that, like, I didn't really expect it not to work. It's weird. I think there's like a bird or something on my roof. I think I'm gonna keep it at that. I actually like that. It might help with the scale. Yeah, those were the ones that you were talking about yesterday. Yeah, they are. It's actually I really do like it. I'm actually going to try and clip on. The other thing that I'm going to use, I'm going to try and get more of these. Awesome. Hang on, I'll show you. Come on, focus camera. There it is. Welders. It's like a welder piece. I'm so chuffed with that. I'm gonna try and get heaps more of them because I think that they're very Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like, and they just got with the additional pipe and just stuff like that. I think I've got there's a lot of places that I can maybe do that just to add a bit more flavor to it. So I'm gonna get a few more of those. It's almost like a hookah. Yeah, the welders, so cool, right? Like I really like the part. It's just a very cool part. I needed that one. Does anyone else kind of struggle to figure out where, like, to guess where you're gonna want to put a snot brick? Like you're kind of guessing at where it is, but like if you get that snot brick wrong, like in this wall here, right? Like I want to have something off to the side that kind of hangs down like a canister. But like if I get that too high or too short, when I get the rest of the wall built, I've literally got to take the rest of the wall off to put that snot piece in. Axidroid's from Belgium, no? Yeah, definitely mechanics. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so impressed with people that can learn multiple languages. I'd love to learn languages. I just don't have. I have enough trouble with English. Yeah, no, I got you. It's all right. Brickanics, Brickmad Sam. I got you. Hey, I can't complain about technical problems after this morning. You're like a wizard compared to what I was doing this morning. But yeah, the snot pieces is hard. Like getting that to work, getting it to be exactly what you want it. I've also annoyingly run out of single tans, and that's like I just want them. I need them. It's all right, Southern. I think we kind of can figure it out. Brickanics and I are on similar journeys always. Anyway, seems like we're always crossing over. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, often I end up pulling like full walls apart just to get the thing in the right thing in the right place. Yeah, these the 1x2 rounds with the holes. Is that what you're talking about, Jax Bricks? Hey CW, cool buddy. You missed all the crazy audio shenanigans this morning too, which is good. Are those the ones you're talking about, Jax? Yeah, they're really good, and it's mainly just because they've got the hole in them. So the only other option I had for this was, I could have used singles because I want to put another lot of bars up here, which I'm about to do now. All good, CW. I'll be on for a while this morning because I'm off work for the day, so I'll probably go for like an extra hour or so because I'm going to be building most of the day anyway. So I might as well build on here, right? But yeah, that wouldn't have given me the strength that I wanted, Jax. So these ones are just super useful. I wish they would build more pieces with the holes in the top. Yeah, CW, you late. This would be sweet. Like if they just did like a version of 1x2 singles like those, like actual plates with some holes in them as well. I reckon that'd be so useful. But yeah, hopefully these ones will actually hold. That kind of holds this quite steady, and this one as well. So I'm hoping that works itself out. Hey, you been going, CW? What are you working on at the moment? You are excused. I'm still here, everyone. I haven't run away. What am I looking for? Bars, little bars. Here we go. Box of bars. A big MOC. Cool. Have you broken any more? Is that why you were breaking all of yours on shorts? Cool. Are you going to do a MOC building series of the MOC that you build on the weekend? Clone Wars. Isn't the name a giveaway, Southern? Of course it was going to be Clone Wars. Yeah, cool. See, like that's why I like those jacks, because I can do this type of thing. I am going to replace the grey ones with brown. If I can get some in dark grey. Basically, I want these to all be like either dark grey or the reddish brown, so it feels kind of rusted. That's the idea. This is what I'm trying to do anyway. Hey, and you figured out my tag too. Good job. 10 points for you. I'll just bring up this on the back. Are you talking about the rounds with circles, CW? I actually had to order. I ordered a whole stack of the light grey ones in because I want to use them on some of the walls. Yeah, you're a Gryffindor, are you? Interesting. Yeah, they're super useful. Hey, like, hey Jax, if you're still there, I've been meaning to ask about like how do you go with the whole dark orange bricks that you try and bring in? Because you've got a lot of them, right? Did you find it difficult? You got any hints for us, CW, on what the big mock's going to be? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You'd be all right over in Netherlands though. Like usually, like I think over there, there's a lot of guys that I've spoken to here. Most people go to the Netherlands if they go overseas. In terms of Bricklink orders, just because you can get bulk. You seem to be able to get bulk over there, and for decent prices. Whereas like Australia is just really like super expensive on Bricklink stores. Socket. Ah, that's what I wanted. Those and those. Ha Woohoo! Don't you love it when you find the pieces you want? This is what happens. So you start building and you go, yes, I'm going to be nice and neat and everything's going to be like in its place and I've got it all organized and everything. And then the build starts and it's just chaos. So, oh, both CW. Oh, really? Where are you from, CW? Yeah, absolute just chaos. Yeah, I think it sometimes takes me longer to clean than it does. Thankfully, my wife really enjoys sorting. So, like, I literally get to the end of like a build night, a decent build night. I look at my table, and if I've got to film, if I don't film, if I'm not filming, I'll leave it, and then I'll come back to it. I'll use more, and then probably add more to it, and then. But if I've got to film quickly, it literally just I get a bucket, I just go like that, and then my amazing brick mad wife, She does all of the sorting. Mrs. Brickmad, she's very very good and deserves a quality shout out. But yeah, she does. It's just an absolute chaos. Oh yeah, you're Netherlands. Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought you would like. I thought you were Germany. Maybe I'm just. Oh yeah, Mandalore. That'd be cool. Let me use one of those underside ones. Ah. And every time too, when I have figured out what I'm all of the pieces that I want, and then suddenly you need more. Always. I don't know where they've gone. I had more of those 2x2 round pieces. I have no idea where they have gone to. All right, no worries, CW. Thanks for dropping in, man. It's good chatting. Don't be late next time. Now, what I was going to do is clip. Good to have you, mate. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to move this over so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to shift. I'm going to shift this over a smidge. It's going to be this balancing act, I know it, of like how big I make this versus, because like versus how much how similarly to the actual milk stand I can get it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that's one of the struggles I've come up against Brickanics with like obviously with mock building it's difficult because you're not you've got to try and create a narrative, and like one of the things that I like again I think you were talking about it in your stream yesterday was like the longevity of a mock build is sometimes difficult because like mock build they really just want to come see the progress, and then like a lot of people except for like the hardcore guys that really want to know a lot about it, they like they don't care, they just really want to look at the progress. But I think one of the things that I'm going to be doing on the channel and something I'll be announcing a bit later next month is I'm actually going to be introducing a stop motion, basically, because I have an animation background, which I have mentioned this before a little bit. But Batuu is it's the basis of what is essentially going to be like a larger stop motion series. So basically, Brickmad Sam will become the channel will become a building and stop motion channel as well. And so I'll be building stuff, and I'll have a build series, and then the build series will do some stop motion as well. And I think the stop motion stuff will be the stuff that has a lot more retention, and then the where people want to watch it because it's got story and they want to follow the story. And then I've also got those stop motions have I've got some ideas for a lot of kind of fan interaction. So it means that all of you guys can get involved and hopefully enjoy that as well. Yeah, Brickanics for sure, dude. You're getting there. I've got my fingers crossed for you. By the end of the year, you're going to be at that 1,000 mark. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, I'm going to be bringing out some. There'll be some teaser shorts coming out soon. And then I'm going to do basically an announcement video, which will talk about that idea in a bit more in depth and how it's going to work and the things that are going to happen with the with everyone. You know, like with the fans and how they can interact with it and get a bit of feedback on it. Also, like, and I think it's something that could organically grow quite well. Which yeah, it's exciting. It's something that I'm pretty excited to do. So I'm gonna run a second. Yeah, man. I can't wait to see your Urbana MOC, like the finale of it. Are you gonna Peter McKinnon the crap out of that, or what? Totally should. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need another one of those. What do you guys think of having this this kind of bar? It might be hard to see because it's black. Actually, that's a better angle. What do you guys think about this kind of connection point here? So it's essentially two clips and then connected here, and then I'll do the same thing on this side here where it actually has a black bar, and you'll see you might be able to see, I don't know how big, actually maybe I can make this screen just a bit bigger for a second. There we go. You might be able to see, actually I've got a better idea. And just for a second. Here we go. You guys might be able to see like the connection point here. I want to sort of connect it in this way, in some kind of fashion. So that black bar is actually, if I can find a dark red, will be this. And I know that it doesn't connect to this necessarily, this piece here, but I think this piece does. So it would be kind of cool to do it that way. But what do you guys think of that sort of connection here running across? And then I'll do these same kind of rounded pieces the 1x2 rounded pieces with holes on the top as well. So you'll just see a little bit of the top poking out. Later, Brickmechanics. Have a good one, man. Catch you next time, yeah? Look forward to seeing that. Yeah, I bet he's running off to film his cinematic now. I've got him all excited. Cool. Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm going to stick with that for now, and we'll see how we go. I've already done those bits. Here we go. I just need another bar. One more bar. I actually quite like the black bar in there, but I know that it doesn't actually have a black bar. Nope, I need that one. Yeah, dark red. Dark red will look cool. I'm actually looking forward to, so once I get this milk stand pretty much nailed, minus some additional parts that I need, I'm going to get started on the droid depot, which I'm pretty excited about, because that's like a different color as well. Like it's not dark tan, it's not nougat, it's not like tan. It's that I'm going to do it in like a deep like a dark red, light grey, and like with pops of red throughout it, and then a bit of blue in there for the exterior and tan. So that's like, I'm looking forward to doing that. And also I'm going to try in that one to do some do actual what's the word I'm looking for? I need that second coffee. Conveyor belts. I'm actually going to try and do some Technic in there, and because in the top of the droid factory it kind of spins around, so that's going to be fun to like have the legs dangling, basically like droid legs dangling and spinning around in the droid depot. So that one should be a lot of fun to try out. I don't really do too much on the Technic side, so I'm looking forward to sort of trying that stuff out. I wonder. I can move this one out a bit too. This might actually work out better. Hey, Southern, was it you that said you were going to Galaxy's Edge soon? Last week? I know one of the guys said they were going like very soon. Ah, breaking, Chief, break everything. Jealous, very jealous. I'd love to go. I think it'd be great to go again. Like I have been once. I've been once to see it, and that was amazing. It's kind of working. So two things with this. I'm going to have to figure out a way to... Do you know what I think would be great? If Lego brought out a piece like this, like a clip. Actually, I'm going to do it on this one. Might be easier. A clip piece with one on either side would be great. Of a single. That would be awesome. It's really what I'm needing right now. Did I see a... Maybe not. Alright guys, I'm probably going to be going for... What time is it? Yeah, I'll probably go for like another 20 minutes. And just try and wrap this bit up. Just so you guys can plan your day. I'm going to go and throw my microphone in the bin. After its efforts this morning. I can put a rebuy on there. Alright. Here we go. So I think what I'm possibly going to do is figure out some way. I've got to figure out a way to connect these two parts. I'm going to buy some red, dark red pieces for this. Probably drop another one of these in the middle to connect them. Stop motion. So, do you know what? I could impart some animation knowledge, but not stop motion. So that's something that I'm actually going to be doing, like pretty much for the first time. But I'm going to apply my digital animation knowledge to that to try and, like, obviously I've studied it a bit. But I'm going to just have to feel it out. So I will be doing a whole bunch of tests and things like that. So if you want some animation, I mean, you do a lot of stop motion, like you do stop motion builds a lot, Southern, right? So you get the general concept. If it's more about like animating characters, then yeah, for sure. It's really about kind of just following the animation principles. You know, and just trying to get some good shots. But it'll be a learning process for me as well. But yeah, for sure. Once I actually get in there, yeah, fair enough. It is going to be hard because the idea is that you're trying to get a performance at the same time as trying to actually just technically achieve it, and that's what I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying to figure out myself as well. But yeah, I'll definitely share some with you, Southern, because I'm planning on doing some tests soon. And just kind of getting it in there and testing out a little bit, just working with the Lego minifigures and that, and I'll see how that goes. I may change my mind completely. So one more thing, actually, before I go, I wanted to just ask. So this is something. This is the cut down milk duct. So I'm not doing the sort of double milk duct here that I was in the previous build. I'm going to keep it smaller. But one thing that I was going to ask you guys about was I've got two options with green. I got two options with the green. So I can do I've got pretty much no option with the Azure medium. I have to go down that road. It's the only type of blue that they've got. But with this one, I'm breaking a COVID rules. So this is one option for the green, right, which is the lime, or I have another option, which is the option that I actually selected originally, which is the yellowish green. And the reason why I went the yellowish green, because I'm generally trying to keep the whole build with more subdued kind of color palette, and I don't want anything that's too crazy colored, unless, like, I do want pops of color in there, but I just want to make sure it's the right type of tone. So actually, I need another. I'm just going to get another clip here. So there we go. So you can see them all together, the three options, because I think it's important to look at it with the Azure at the same time. But here we go. Let's have a look. Yeah. So those are basically the three colours. And the more I look at it now, like, I'd originally picked this one, and I wanted to pick a light blue, like a really light blue for this one. But the more I look at it on camera, and actually even in person, and with how this stands out here at the back as well, with the mixer, that's a lime at the back. I'm really thinking that the lime is probably the way to go, as opposed to the yellowish green. I think this doesn't stand out enough on the tan, but I'd love to get your opinions on it, if anyone's got one. So yeah, that's it. All right. I think that'll do us for today, guys. It's a little bit earlier, but I really need my coffee. And I think that's a pretty good lime. I'm with you, Southern. I do think that the lime's going to work a lot better. So I think that's my pick too. And we'll just go with that. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Jax, yeah, I think so too. It looks nicer with the Azure. It's like they're the same type of tones of colour. But yeah. See you guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me after my little audio debacle again this morning. I will continue to endeavour to fix that for next time. But yeah, we'll be back again next week, same time, same place. So enjoy your building, and I will catch you all later. May the bricks be with you. All right, bye-bye. See you, Jax. See you, Southern. Bye.